Hi Jeffam. So if you're watching this, it means today is Tuesday and today is Tuesday Talk with Judith. So today we're going to be talking about money, specifically borrowing people money. Please don't even get me started. I know we all have our experiences, but me, I never learn. Now let me tell you the principles that guide borrowing money, the principles that I came up with. Now, if you want to borrow somebody money, I know you'll be hearing people say it, but it's not getting into you. Maybe you've not experienced it. Trust me, from me, this is how you want to go about it. Now let me say today is Tuesday and someone wants to ask you for money and they say they will pay back maybe on Sunday. Do not take out that money from your savings because there is no guarantee that money will be returned that Sunday. It might not even be returned. Make sure that money you want to give out to that person is something that you can do without, for like even if the person does not pay in the next 1 month, because my dear, it's going to reach 1 month. Yes, it will even cause fights. So now, if you have, let me say the person wants to borrow 50,000 naira and you don't have that amount up to your savings, or that's your only savings, but because maybe it's a first time trial, then you want to borrow the person and you give the person all your money, you're in big mess. Do not even try it. If the person is asking you money for the first time, cut it by either 2 or by 3 before you lend that money. Now, if somebody asks you that they want to borrow money, they will pay back in a month. You cannot take out that money from your savings, but make sure it's same things. Make sure that it's something that you can do without in the next 1 month or 2 months. Because you see, borrowing someone money, it's a crazy venture. It's no wonder that these borrowing apps begin to send their pictures and the rest, because it is crazy. I mean, you have an agreement with somebody that, okay, you are going to pay this money at this social time, and then they don't pay. What do you expect? It happened to me recently. I borrowed someone money. Of course, I'm going to pay back in the next 2 to 3 days, and this is 1 month of it. I am not seeing it. I never learn, and I hope you guys don't get to be like me, because I experienced life to come and tell you guys so you guys will not experience it. It's not funny. I mean, I've had people who borrowed money from me and pay at due time, right? But I never learn, and this money I lent to someone is money that I cannot do without. It's the money that I need. I did it that way because, okay, the person had reached out to me several times, and I'm always like, I don't have, just trying to avoid not borrowing the person money. So I think it was out of guilt, because the person called me as early as, please do not borrow money to anybody out of guilt. Hey, don't even try it, because you're going to end up regretting it. You will start going back and forth with the person, and it will not make you look childish. They will not be like, is it not this amount? Can't you do without it? Please do not borrow anybody money. And if you're watching this and you are someone that borrows money without paying, God have mercy on you. Don't do that. This is my advice to borrowers. If you borrow money from person A and you're not able to pay person A at that stipulated time, go and borrow from person B and pay person A, because you are creating bad experience, not just for yourself, but for other people that will come after you. Genuine people that want to borrow that money and can pay before that time. If you're watching this and you are owing somebody money, please go and pay the person. It is not right. Whatever means you want to do whatsoever. Nobody borrows money because they have it in abundance. No, they borrow money because they feel like they can feel your pain. They want to help out. They feel like you really need it, and now you take advantage of that sympathy, of that empathy. You take advantage of it, thereby blocking any other means for anybody else to come after you, which is not right. Please do whatever you have to do, as long as it's not kidnapping or rituals or stealing. Whatever it is you want to do, borrow from person B or person C, make it up and pay person A. So if you're owing people like that, yes, since you don't want to pay people what you're owing them, it's not right. People need their money. I'm paying though. If you're owing me money and you're watching this video, I'm paying. Pay me my money, please. So fam, I hope with these few points of mine, I'll be able to convince you and not confuse you that please learn how to, create boundaries when borrowing people money. Some people will ask, what about family? Do you borrow family money? Me, I don't know. But I still follow the same rule. Family or no family, follow the same rule I stated earlier. Yeah. You borrow what you know you cannot do without. This is not just motivation. This is real talk. And yes, as for ladies that borrow money from their guys, I'm not talking of marriage. I'm not the treatment for marriage. I'm talking of relationship. You're a lady, you borrow a huge amount of money from your boyfriend or from your man friend, or you're a man, you borrow money from your lady. Please make sure you pay back. Especially the ladies will not come and say, but don't we sleep together? But you told this person you wanted to borrow the money. You are also blocking way for any other genuine lady that needs help, that will actually pay that money. I've heard several stories like this. You borrow money from a guy, maybe a guy you've had one of experience with, and you borrow money from him, and maybe when he wants it back, you maybe now start to create scenario that you've had carnal knowledge of me, and you too, you don't get carnal knowledge of the person. Please, if you borrow money from somebody, whether it's your boyfriend or your girlfriend, please pay back. This thing called money, you know, we're in Nigeria, it's something hard to come by. So please, when you borrow money, make sure you pay back. All right, see you guys next week Tuesday. Please make sure you follow me in all my social media handles. I'm going to tag them down below, so please give me a thumbs up, like my video, and follow me.